Hello everyone, Rando Mando back with another video. Today I have some spoilers from ARH's fourth set, Unlikely Heroes. So let's dive right into them. Alright, so for our first spoiler we have Medic Pack, or Med Pack. It's a one-cost Hero Red upgrade dash equipment, which reads after attached character is activated, heal 1 damage from a character or 2 damage instead if that character has 11 or more damage on it. Some things to note is that it's after attached character is activated, heal 1 damage from a character. So it's not heal 1 damage from attached character, it's heal 1 damage from a character. So you can play this on a different character that you're not healing from, so it has much more versatility. Alright, so some cards that come to mind right away is like Qui-Gon Jinn, because he has 14 HP, pairs with C-3PO Elite or Rebel Sniper Elite to get that red. And you can put the Medic Pack on C-3PO so that Qui-Gon doesn't, and Qui-Gon has the +1 upgrade limit, so it really doesn't limit him as much. Med Pack will be able to constantly heal to make him more versatile. Another card that's blue as well is BDL Luke, which would allow you to not only use BD Luke's power but also Med Pack and heal. And I think there's like a Jawa Hoth Trooper variant for that Luke, and then also Din Sniper. Din, the sniper, you can play the medic pack on the sniper and heal from Din. Also, the new spoiler, Bo-Katan. You can use this, kind of blurry, Bo-Katan, but basically anyone with a lot of HP that's hero and pairs well with red. And I think Bo-Katan pairs pretty well with red, Din pairs pretty well with red, and Qui-Gon pairs pretty well with red if you're going to C3BO variant. So all around, I think this is a pretty nifty card that maybe expands people's minds a little bit, as healing is a thing that can constant. It's like a fresh, was it first aid? It's like first aid is the red one. Field medic. It's like a field medic, half unless you have 11 or more damage. So that's one way to think about it. But it's like forever and ever and ever as long as they're not dead. All right, so that is our first spoiler. For our second spoiler, we have Deep Meditation, which is a one-cost Hero Blue event, which reads turn opponent's die at any side, then discard cards on the top of a deck equal to the value showing on that die. The key word here is an opponent's die, so you can't be turning your dice. I mean, you could, but basically you want to turn to the most valuable side or high side. It also, I mean, if you're really in a pinch, you can focus to a blank. But some cards that interact pretty well with this is, I think, Fresh Start, which is a 2-cost hero event, which remove a character die, then discard cards on the top of the deck equal to the value showing on the die. So pretty almost the same wording, just remove a character die, and this one is turn an opponent's die, but the rest of the card stays the same. Interesting note that Deep Meditation costs 1 less than Fresh Start. I mean, if they don't, like, here's an example of like a Vibro Sword. You can Deep Meditation to Vibro Sword that 3. Like if it's on that base 2 and they don't have any other sides, you flip it to the 3, discard 3 cards, negate its effect. Another one is Kylo Ren, heal, activate, roll into 2 blanks. Then you can Deep Meditation to a +3. It turns off maybe his anger in a hand, turns that off. It also, like, as long as he doesn't have any other melee showing, that's a great way to utilize Deep Meditation. Also, Quill and Lightsaber is another one that a lot of people are running that has a +3 side, which you can turn, and if they don't have another base side, it's going to mill 3 with pretty much no consequence for a resource. So, with no answer rotating out, this will be a nice card that most blue hero mill decks will probably include. I like this card. Maybe I haven't expanded all the way, but let me know what you think about this card. I like it. Alright, and then for our final spoiler, which I will be talking the most upon, is a big one, Padme Amidala. So, 12-15 hero yellow character dash leader, 12 health, 2 focus, 1 discard, 1 resource, special blank. Power action, remove 3 resources from this card to play a set aside diplomatic immunity, Awakenings 50, for free. Special, discard the top 2 cards of a deck, place 1 resource on this card. So immediately, thoughts go to the Awakenings Padme. Same die. They're reusing the die here. Almost same special. The Awakening Academy read, discard the top card of an opponent's deck or spend one resource to discard the top two cards of an opponent's deck. Um, so if you look right, like Awakening Academy to this Academy, there's a 1 cost increase for 2 extra health. You don't have to pay the resource to mill 2, and you have a bonus effect. So you can see how definitely how characters have gotten stronger. It's because like these resemble each other very well, and you can clearly see that this Academy is definitely stronger. And now, what is Diplomatic Immunity? If you haven't been playing from Awakenings, you're probably like, what's that? It is a 4 cost hero yellow upgrade ability with no blanks. 2 focus, 1 shield, 2 shield, 3 shield, 4 shield, 2 disrupt. And it reads, the shields from this die can be given to any of your characters, distributed as you wish. So, Padme rolls 2 specials, uses it, puts 2 resources on her, discards 4 cards, and then the next time you hit that special, you can then remove 3 from her to play this for free, so it doesn't even cost 4. And I'm not complaining. Like, you can get 4 shields, 3 shields, 2 shields, that for free, basically. It's just an addition to her special, really. It's very nice. Diplomatic Immunity is a great card. I'm happy to see the 2 focus. The 3 shields, the 4 shields especially is really good. 2 shields, probably the worst die is a 1 shield on Diplomatic Immunity. But this allows Padme to mill and take shields, which is really, really nice. Another card I was thinking was Harness the Force. So spot a blue character, determine your dice to a side swing special, then you may resolve that die. If you have like 2 resources on her and she only has 1 die and you really want to get that Diplomatic Immunity up, you can just Harness the Force. And I was actually coming up with an interesting deck with Harness the Force, Padme Amidala, and I was thinking Luminara. So you get that one extra point, which can be used for the new reprint list Espionage to discard the top card, so you only have to mill 29 cards average. And then her special, which is discard a card from an opponent's hand, give a character 1 shield, or roll an apprentice die on one of your other characters into play. Into your pool, which you're not going to lose that last one. But both these specials discard cards. Both the specials will in turn generate shields, with Luminara giving a character a shield and Padme putting a resource on her to eventually lay Diplomatic Immunity. Solid amount of health, 23 for 2 characters. A lot of special sides. So I was thinking on that, you could use Yoda's teaching, which is basically Yoda as an upgrade. So choose and do 2 of the following: gain a resource, give a character 1 shield, discard the top card of a deck, or terminate your dice to any side. So you can use this with Luminara and Padme, because you can spot Luminara because she's blue and play it on Padme, and then you're giving more shields and turning dice and discarding or giving shields or getting money. So that's probably to include in this type of deck. And then I was also thinking Mandalorian Vault, because you have yellow and blue. So there's a 1 cost hero yellow, which says discard the support phase, 2 or more damage on it. And action, spot a blue character, exhaust the support, and place 1 damage on it to remove a character die. So you have automatic removal, you got shields on both of them, you got ways to focus, another card. So yeah, I thought I had another card, but I don't. um, so yeah, that's kind of like my gist on this. Padme Amidala is pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the spoilers I got. I mean, classic me, I would probably run 3 Jawas and utilize a Utini. Cause like I was just thinking about it, and if you run Padme with 3 Jawas, right? If you draw 2 Utinis in your starting hand, and you roll both specials, you can discard 4 cards from the specials, tap 2 Jawas, delete 2 Utinis, and discard 6. That's 10 cards without spending a single resource. It's pretty crazy. I think Padme. I'm okay with no answer rotating out with Padme coming in, because that's she seems really nice. I mean, looking at the Awakenings Padme, it just, I mean, it's just here. Let's look at Awakenings Padme again. Like, that's definitely an increase in Padme, and I think that's pretty cool. Plus leader subtype, which is really nifty. So I guess looking back on all the spoilers, I must say that I'm the most excited to see what Padme gets to be used as, because like Deep Meditation is just going in every hero blue mill deck, really. It really, I can't see it having I can see it having a little value outside of mill, but it's mainly mill. Med pack is definitely the most versatile because you can lay it in mill or like damage decks with, you know, high health characters. I see most of its value around 1, but it does cost 1. So you have to count like with first aid and field medic existing, which are 1 for 2s. You have to use med pack at least twice to get all of its value. 3 times and it gets more value. 4 times and it's incredible value. Like 5 times. And that's a +1 resource, +1 heal. So, and if you can get the 2 damage healed from it, that's really good. And if you get 2 of these, I don't know, since it's non-unique, you could essentially have 2 on your side character for one of your big characters, like Qui-Gon. Like if I'm running C-3PO Qui-Gon, I lay both of these on C-3PO. C-3PO becomes the target, right? Or whatever red variant of Qui-Gon. Because otherwise you're never going to kill Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon's going to have 14 HP. I mean, you could even lay these on Qui-Gon or BD Luke because they're tanky already, and then you'll have to shoot, and he can have +1 upgrades, so you can still have you can still have the 3 upgrades normally, and this and Jarkai exists, so maybe you go like with Qui-Gon Jarkai med pack, he would never die, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, those are all the spoilers I have so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you have some crazy broken ideas with these spoilers. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how Mill progresses with such a high damage, really shaping up to characters being very powerful and cards being very more powerful than they were back in the Awakenings type thing. But it's nice to see that Padme gets rooted. Anyway, um, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I don't think I wasted 12 minutes of your time this time. Thank you for watching.